For more than a year, the world's cruise ships have sat empty and idle. The industry shut down by the pandemic, but as CBS's Elizabeth Palmer reports, it's set to sail again.
There was nautical fanfare when P&O Cruises' newest ship, the Iona, sailed into Southampton this month. In a few weeks, 5,000 passengers will board for her maiden voyage to Scotland. And yes, they'll all be vaccinated.
So we've listened to our guests and they overwhelmingly told us that they wanted to travel with fellow vaccinated travellers.
Because everybody remembers the floating nightmares last spring, like the 2,500 people who spent their dream vacation in quarantine on the Diamond Princess off Japan. Simon Calder is a travel writer.
It's a huge PR challenge. The people who are most susceptible to COVID-19, older travellers, are the absolute prime demographic for the cruise industry.
Calder, twice fully vaccinated, also had to have a COVID test.
Thank you.
And cruise ships from now on will have to have a secure quarantine area where passengers can be looked after if they do fall ill. Most foreign countries aren't ready to welcome floods of tourists yet. But as for the tourists themselves, they're raring to go. Elaine Spencer is a veteran cruiser who wrote a book about her 2 weeks trapped in quarantine on the Diamond Princess. She and her husband have already booked their next trip. There are some people who would say you're nuts.
Yeah, and I think my kids think we're nuts as well.
But it's that kind of loyalty the cruise industry is relying on to refill their boats and refloat their business. Elizabeth Palmer, CBS News, Southampton.